Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Evolutions, Episode 4 for Generation 4. As we have done in previous episodes for the previous generations, we are going to discuss in this video the possible Mega Evolutions for Generation 4 of Pokemon. With all of the Mega Evolution art that you're about to see being done by impeccable Pokemon artists whose work you can find all over the internet. So without further ado, let's start with the starters of this generation, with the fire starter being first, Infernape. Infernape is an impressive combative Pokemon with amazing, destructive firepower that only gets hotter the more heated he is in battle. So imagine this hot-headed Pokemon that's already a really good fighter getting a Mega Evolution. Forgive the epic way a Mega Infernape would look. His punches and kicks would hit that much harder and quicker and deal that much more fiery damage. But getting back to how it would look, since that is a big factor in Mega Evolution, I believe it would get a lot of its inspiration for its look from the myth of the Monkey King Son Wukong, making Mega Infernape look not just powerful but also regal. We then move on to a Mega Evolution for Torterra, who's already a heavyweight powerful Pokemon. I feel his Mega Evolution would simply make him bigger, more powerful in his weight class, and giving him that much more stronger grass type moves. And maybe having his, instead of his shell look like land, his whole body would look like a planet, kind of getting inspirations from the turtle that is like the entire universe. I know that sounds weird, but you should check it out, Google search that, and you'll kind of get what I'm getting at. Next we have Empoleon, and I feel a Mega Evolution would just make him an even stronger water steel type, because having him become a steel type did make him more of an impressive fighter, but I feel like his Mega Evolution would make him even more of a deadlier combatant, with his fins becoming more like claws, like blades, where he can slash attack more easily, and he'll be able to jump even higher and move even quicker to deal that much more damage and get into range that much more quicker. So I feel a Mega Empoleon would just have that much more of an easier time in combat, because his body would become that much more quicker and stronger to allow for greater possibilities for attacks. And I guess you can say that's kind of the case with most Mega Evolutions, but I feel like Empoleon's would be more geared towards that. Moving on, we now have Gliscor. I feel Gliscor's Mega Evolution would be more centered towards it being able to fly instead of having to rely on wind currents, making Gliscor possibly a true flying type. And its claws would possibly get that much more sharper and bigger, same with its stinger, making it that much more deadlier. Up next, Floatzel. I really like how this Pokemon looks already, and honestly, I feel like it doesn't really need a Mega Evolution, but still, because of how much I do like this Pokemon, I figure, what the heck, give it a Mega Evolution, make it even look that much more cooler, and make it that much more impressive in the water. And a Mega Evolution for a Floatzel could look any type of way, but as long as it's marine compatible, I won't mind. And coming up to the bat is Vespiquen. A Vespiquen Mega Evolution, I feel, would incorporate a lot of its drones, and make it that much more regal looking, because it is a queen at the end of the day. Vespiquen Mega Evolution, as long as it's make it that much more greater in battle, like most Mega Evolutions, I won't see the harm in it, because I could also see Vespiquen not needing a Mega Evolution as well, but still, this cool looking Pokemon needs to have a little bit more to its belt, so why not add a Mega Evolution to it? Now we have Darkrai. And Darkrai is a Pokemon I love for simply being an emo goth hero of an edgelord. This nightmare-giving Pokemon is already impressive on its own. It's able to fight against two top-tier legendaries like Dialga and Palkia, who both control time and space. But of course, it can't really beat them on its own. But imagine if it had a Mega Evolution. Dudes and dudettes, that would be insane. Its Mega Evolution could probably boost up its nightmare-giving powers to its zenith, being able to just flash wave people into sleep and have them have terrible nightmares. But it would also gain that much more powerful, darker, dark type moves, as well as maybe ghost type moves, just to really hit hard in that scary, ominous look that it has. So comment down below how hyped you would be for a Mega Evolution Darkrai, as well as your thoughts on this, a Mega Evolution Toxicroak. Toxicroak, as given by the name, is already a deadly fighter. This is not a Pokemon you want to scrap with unless you're ready. But imagine this toxic Pokemon with a Mega Evolution. With bigger stingers on its hands, those poisonous jabs would hit like nothing ever before. Laying you out for the count, a Mega Evolution Toxicroak would definitely be on a lot of Pokemon fans' radar then. Now, getting close to the finish line, we have Rampardos. And this revived Pokemon is already a pretty cool Pokemon to have, but imagine if this impressive, strong, powerful fighting Pokemon, well, it's not really like a fighting type, you know, I'm just saying like an impressive combatant, had a Mega Evolution that made him that much more stronger, powerful, and even much harder hitter. A Mega Rampardos would definitely be a very special heavy hitter that any Pokemon trainer would love to have on his team. And last but not least, Togekiss. Togekiss is a fairy type Pokemon that is very beautiful, elegant, and most of all, strong in battle. So strong, in fact, that the argument could be made that she might not warrant a Mega Evolution, but I'm giving it to her anyways. And just like with most flying Pokemon, I feel Togekiss Mega Evolution would just make her that much more of a spectacular flyer, allowing her to fly faster and hit that much harder from the sky, while also having the brilliant look she has be even more brilliant, be even more elegant and beautiful. So yeah, it would definitely be a charming Pokemon with an even more charming Mega Evolution. And that's it, folks. That's all the possible Mega Evolutions I would like for Generation 4. If you would like to hear my thoughts on Mega Evolutions for Generations 1 to 3, then go check out the previous episodes on my channel and on my playlist of Legend ZA possible Mega Evolutions. Thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, and follow. If you have your thoughts on Mega Evolutions that I've talked about, or you have your own ideas for Pokemon that I didn't mention getting Mega Evolutions, then comment that so below. And ring that notification bell so you know first when episode 5 drops talking about the Mega Evolutions for Generation 5. Thank you again for watching to the end, and until the next video, stay great.